Satchel from Steel Panther. You're listening to Metal Stream Radio with Metal Matt, and he's totally naked from the waist down.
Yeah, we had fun. You know, it was funny because Russ would be like, "Stay on your fucking side of the stage," because I'd run all over the fucking place.
Oh yeah,
He's like, "Jesus fucking Christ, just stay on your side, man." I'm like, "Sorry, man." Back then, I was young and I was a nut, you know.
Yeah, I think you were one of the biggest personalities. It's not very often a kind of solo project you focus on the band members. I guess sometimes the band members just there to do their job for the singer. But with you, you're like one of the big characters that stood out in that band. You kind of you wait for your growl sections and you wait for your personality, and you kind of you brought everything I feel like Rob was trying to envision with that band. You kind of somehow, consolidated, or whatever the word is, with the exact personality that seemed to need to be there, and your voice really complemented Rob's really well with the power and it added that extra kind of rawness and power that I think Rob needed at that time and was looking for. So yeah, I mean that was something for me. I feel Fight needed that, so yeah, props to you for that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've had a couple other people that have come up to me, and said they had seen me play, and that I had inspired them, to play. And I'm like, wow, that's a huge compliment, thanks.
That's amazing. Yeah.
I don't think of that stuff. I'm just, doing my things,
I know, fair play to you, and I see you're very skilled at not just the music, but you do a lot of painting, and obviously you've been tattooing for years since before you met Rob, haven't you? So you've you do a lot of things. Do you want to talk about your art a little bit and how did you get into all that?
Yeah, because I mean, even with my art, I end up doing Kerry King's BC Rich line. All his guitars, I designed all those.
That's amazing! Wow, God, that's crazy. And how did that come about? Just by being friends with him?
Being friends with him, and we would hang out a lot in Phoenix, I even designed a couple of their shirts when they were, I think, on Ozfest. I designed a couple of their shirts, and one of my designs that I did, they made a blacklight poster out of it.
Oh, that's crazy! So you've done a lot of work with Kerry. Then seems to be a good match. God, that's amazing. And your portraits, you recently did a nice portrait of Marilyn Manson, didn't you? Recently, I remember seeing that on your channel. So yeah, that was incredible. You really realistic kind of stuff. Did that take you a long time to get that good at what you're doing? Was it quite a lot of learning, or?
Oh, I mean, I always try to keep learning. I mean, that's probably why I'm always so busy, is because I like learning new stuff and, keep moving forward.
Hey, this is Satchel from Steel Panther. You're listening to Metal Stream Radio with Metal Matt, and he's totally naked from the waist down.